Shoeless was a sock puppet who lived in Shoeville, a town of colorful and diverse socks. He was called Shoeless because he had lost his pair in a tragic accident when he was young. He was often teased and bullied by the other socks, who thought he was weird and incomplete. Shoeless had a dream of becoming a writer, but he had no money nor the opportunity to pursue his passion. He worked as a librarian at the Shoeville Library, where he secretly read books and wrote stories in his spare time. He hoped that one day he could publish his stories and share them around the world. One day, as he was cleaning the library, he heard a loud siren outside. He looked out the window and saw a huge mushroom cloud rising in the sky. He realized that an atomic bomb had just been dropped on Shoeville, and that he only had seconds to live. He felt a surge of fear, sadness, and anger. He wondered why anyone would do such a thing, and what he had done to deserve this fate. He wished he could have lived a different life, a better life. He grabbed a pen and a piece of paper and wrote his last words.
I am Shoeless, and this is my story. I was born in a world that treated me harshly, and I died in a world that didn't care. I had a dream, but I never got a chance to make it come true. I had a voice, but I never got a chance to use it. I had a passion, but never got the opportunity to express it. I am Shoeless, and this is my goodbye.
He closed his eyes and waited for the end. He felt a blast of heat and a flash of light. Shoeless was gone, but he was not forgotten. Many decades later, the sock people learned that the metal object was called an atomic bomb, and that it was dropped by humans, a race of creatures who lived in another world. They learned that humans hated sock puppets and that they wanted to wipe them out. They learned that humans were cruel and evil, and that they had no mercy. They also learned that there was one human who was different. He was a scientist who worked on the atomic bomb. He felt a change of his heart. He realized that the bomb was a terrible weapon, that it would kill innocent lives. He tried to stop the bomb from being dropped, but he was too late. He felt guilty and ashamed for what he had done. He wanted to make amends. One day, the scientist traveled to Shoeville and searched for survivors. He found the paper that Shoeless had written and read it. He was touched by the words of Shoeless' story and felt a connection with him. He decided to honor his memory and fulfill his dream. He took the paper and published it under Shoeless' name, along with the rest of his books. He shared it with the world and promoted it as a message of peace and love. He donated all the profits to the sock puppet community and helped them rebuild their town and their lives. He became their friend and ally and taught them about humans and their culture. He also learned from them and became a better person. The story that Shoeless had made became a bestseller and inspired millions of people. It seems that Shoeless' dream finally came true, and he knew it because the scientist had a secret. He had a device that could communicate with the souls of the dead. He used it to contact Shoeless and tell him what he had done. He apologized for his role in the bombing and thanked him for his story. He told him that he was a hero and that he was proud of him. He told him that he loved him and that he was not alone. Shoeless was happy, forgave the scientist, and thanked him for his kindness. He told him that he was a friend, that he was grateful for him. He told him that he loved him, that he was not shoeless. He was priceless.